Sorry, I didn't mean to do that.
Rave time.
Sorry. Sorry about that. Sorry. Sorry, I pushed the wrong button. Okay. Alright, we're gonna have some issues for a second. Guys, it's never easy, and it makes me want to explode. Number one, we're gonna fix the audio by going mono. That worked. Now you can hear me in both ears. Then we're gonna just grab our alert box. Properties. How do I get the source? Oh, I have to go to Streamlabs to get the actual source, huh? Feels good, feels good. Okay, chat. We've got this one. Copy. Sorry, guys. Oh my god, there's a rat in my kitchen. Browser source. Create new. Chat.
Hi hee hee.
Hi, you got the sneezes, handsome? You got the frickin' sneezes? Alright, chat. Spam.
Bloop. QTC heart.
Okay, supposedly you guys are supposed to be on this. Oh, there you are. Okay. Alright.
Bloop. QTC
okay.
heart. QTC
Good.
heart.
Progress. Progress. Ooh, I hate that it's cut off weird, but what can you do? Nothing. Okay. That's done. Now we just need an alert box added. I love Streamlabs. It's what I use more than anything, but my God, I don't know why it erases my settings. Every single time I go to stream, my settings are just, shoop, they're just all gone. Like, oh, okay.
Yo.
Did you recently clean your kitchen? No. The cleaning ladies did. Bitch, I'm rich. I got cleaning ladies.
I just pulled my first ever loaf of sourdough out of the oven. It's
Don't say
probably
Takeshi's
overproofed,
classic, okay?
but it's pretty lol.
Alright. I try to stay as unattainable as possible by making sure to flaunt my wealth in front of you guys by having cleaning ladies.
QTC heart.
Bum, bum, bum. Okay, browser source. Add. Alerts. Okay, let's see if this works. Miz is stressing. Help him. I don't even fucking. I don't. What the fuck do you want me to do? Okay, somebody prime. Let's see if this works. Oh,
yo.
Thank you.
Yo.
All right. Well, that worked, but we couldn't hear it, right? Nobody could hear that. You look different from the stream awards. That's because I'm not wearing any makeup. Bloop. Oh, you guys can hear it. I just can't hear it. Okay, cool, cool, cool. This is progress. We feel good about this. Let me just...
Hi, QT. Hi, chat. QTC jammies less than 3.
All right, someone do it again. I think my speakers are on now. Bloop. Shit. Okay, cool, cool, cool. No, cool. All right. Idiot. Love this for us. Love this for us. Okay. Wow, thank you. Okay, everyone stop priming until I can troubleshoot. Bloop. Can you guys
Hi everyone, QTC jammies.
Okay, cool, 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 cool. Okay. That's weird. Why can't I hear? Okay.
Bloop. Hi QTC heart. Hi QTC heart.
Okay. I just turned the sound way up. I should be able to hear everything in the world. Okay, I hear nothing. I love this for me. Bloop. I really do. I really
QTC
love
anxiety.
This. I love it so much. I really do. I do. I just think it's so cool. I really do. Exploded our ears. I'm not trying to. I fucking hate. This is the worst part of the entire job. Just so everybody knows. That every single time I go live, I have a problem with my tech. It's like phenomenal. I really love it so much. All right, chat. I don't really have a solution. My sound, always fucking something. It's like insane. I want to explode. I haven't had like a stream without tech issues in 12 years.
That's really annoying.
Yeah, it is really annoying, and I want to just quit and buy an orchard in Pennsylvania.
What would the orchard have?
Bloop. Apples.
Excited for some baking. Excited for some baking QTC eat.
Output and then voice meter.
Bloop. QTC heart, QTC heart, QTC heart, QTC heart. Late night with QT was awesome. QTC heart, QTC heart, QTC heart, QTC heart.
Chat, well, I'm just not going to have audio. I don't know how to fix it. I'm sorry. I can see if Nico can fix it, but I don't know if he can. Oh, he's already here. He's already in. I was messaging him. He's already here, I think. No, he's not. That was just a weird glitch, I guess. Oh, he already said on it. Oh, okay. All right, don't touch it. Nico's gonna fix it. Guys, I don't get it. We can deal with it, no biggie. Okay, Swift. So loud. Okay, I'm not touching anything. He's gonna fix it. It's gonna be great. Put Durs on the counter. He's drinking water. The mic sounds great. Great! I haven't been able to catch your stream since the Streamer Awards. It was awesome. Thank you. I've only been live like
OMG 1 year slay.
So you haven't missed much. Any update on the dude that knocked on the door at late night? Apparently, we don't know what happened, but I think he just like climbed the fence and was just curious. But it was skewy. I got skewed. I was very skewed. But don't worry, if he comes again, me and Fan will take him. No, I think I'm gonna hire security for when I do the late night show. You know, LA. What can you do? It's LA. Chat can hear it, I can't hear it. I also couldn't get, as you can tell, Nico's gonna be excited because I'm using OBS. I couldn't get. Hey, come here, man. Come here. We just gotta come here, right? Come here, man. Whoa, it's a baby. It's a baby. I got a baby. It's a baby. Oh, this is such a sweet baby. I love you. I love this baby. You're the best baby. Do you guys think he likes me? When I was a young boy, my father Took me into the city. Sorry, I'm not just standing here doing nothing. Nico's doing stuff. I mean, I am standing here doing nothing while Nico... I should clarify. I am doing nothing. Nico's doing stuff, though. He's doing all sorts of shit. I don't know what he's doing. There's a baby. Do you like him? I love this baby. Oh no, we're going upside down. Okay, we're not going upside down. Oh, we're standing up. Okay, we're not standing up. I love you, baby. As soon as we have sound, we're really going to take over the world today, huh? Huh, Swifters? Huh, we're going to be crazy. Don't get down. You went down. Okay, don't panic, because sometimes when I put you down, you freak out, and then you hurt yourself, and you go, wow. But we're not going to panic, okay? We're going to go down slowly. Does that sound good to you? We're going to go down slowly. We're not going to twist and shout. We're just going to go down slowly. Are you ready? He twisted and shouted. Is the speaker on? It should not make that annoying beep. I hear nothing. The speaker is 100% on. I can hear, I turned it all the way up so I can hear it go. That is my answer to Nico. Music is louder than you. We are working on it. Are both cables plugged in? Oh, let me take a check. Look-sees. Let me take a look-sees. Hi, Dersey. 1 cable, 2 cable. 1 cable. I just unplugged it and... Wait, but I usually just plug it into the top one. Maybe I'll just switch where it's plugged in. Okay. I've changed where it's plugged in. Well, thank you all for being here today. I've been wanting to talk to you about... I don't know what I want to talk to you guys about. Sorry for the tech issues. I'm going to quit. I think I'm going to retire. I want to talk to you guys about retiring because I'm sick of tech. But I found the coolest thing that I think I'm going to buy that I shouldn't buy because it looks, what cable did you change now? Audio or USB? I changed the audio because the USB just charges it, Nico, and it's definitely on because the light's on. So I just changed the audio cable. It says not plugged in, but I can hear it. It's making an audible noise. Ah! Why? Oh my God. I mean, I don't, okay, I'll just go plug it in somewhere else, I guess, but that's where I've always had it plugged in and it's always worked. Oh, actually, I've never streamed on this PC in the kitchen before. All right, well, you can try that one. I tried a different hole. We upgraded my kitchen PC, but turns out upgrading actually does nothing. And it still says not plugged in. Okay, cool, cool, cool. All right, this is really fun. I'm enjoying myself. I hope you guys are ready to bake. You have plenty of time. You could go to the grocery store and come back by the time this gets fixed. It's really actually phenomenal how we plan that way. All right, it is 1000% in the line out thing. So I gotta open my phone so I can actually see chat because I can't see you guys right now. Oh, I can hear it. Okay. Can somebody sub? I can't hear that. Okay, somebody sub again. Bloop.
Hello.
Can't hear that. No, I'm having fun. No, I'm having a good time. Bloop. You heard that. Can you hear this, Jello? Stop it with the attitude. Bloop. Yeah, now it's kind of like you guys are bragging because you can hear it and I can't hear it, which isn't a nice thing to do. Just so you know, that isn't nice. Okay. Bloop. Still can't hear that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, let's do okay, yep, still can't hear. Guys, stop saying bloop. Yeah, nothing. W strategy. Thank you. Thank you for noticing. You know what sucks as a girly pop is that you need to have these little hairs down and not behind your ears in order to look beautiful. And if you don't, you just look like a boy. But these are really annoying. Like, they're really annoying, and none of us talk about how annoying these hairs are. And it really pisses me off. Question mark, question mark, question mark. Oh, clearly you are not a girly pop. Or this is women's suffrage. Cut your bangs? No, that's not the problem. I have to see if Nico's saying something. Oh, he's not saying anything. Get a mohawk. Bloop. Can you guys hear that?
All these months and I haven't done a single bake along.
Yes. I simply can't. Yes, it went bloop. What did the TTS say? You guys are so fucking small. Bloop. Hey, Nico, don't lock chat. He locked you guys. Can you turn the camera and show chat? How do you think this works? Bloop. I'm cooking along with you.
Woot.
With something else. Does that count? No. Bloop. I would like to see myself. You guys aren't like in an auditorium. You're not in an auditorium together, like hanging out. That's not how it works. Bloop. I can't just like turn the camera and you guys can see yourselves in the stands. Bloop. Okay, I'm gonna get stuff out for this. So while we are working on stuff, we need today eggs, milk, Oh my gosh, I have so much whipping cream. It's actually a problem. We're going to see what of this whipping cream is good.
QTC Swift.
Oh, I can hear it. 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 I hear
Bloop.
that.
Hello, sunshine smiley face.
Wait, these aren't certified humane. Oh, they are. They're certified humane. I'm saving the world. Okay. Milk. That. I left the fridge open. I'm ruining the world. Oh, crap. Okay, butter. Butter, butter. If you guys want to hear something, so I'm working on the cookbook. For real, for real, for real. I've got 11 recipes that I sent to, essentially this is what's happening. I get my recipes, I plop them in, I try to make them sound easy. I try to like, you know, quickly, because my recipes are not written very easy. They're like, throw this in, throw that in, throw that in, because I know the correct baking process. I know you're supposed to cream your butter for
Yay,
cookies.
I made it to a baking stream.
Whoa!
QTC spin.
Stop yelling. Are you kidding me? This guy, chill. Thank you for the sub. That was loud though. You're a loud bitch, I'll say it. Anyway, I'm working on the cookbook, and I have gotten 11 recipes into the first round. Essentially, they're laid out, and then I give them to Nora, my assistant, and she has to go through like a novice baker and say, I'm confused here, I'm confused here, I'm confused here, I'm confused here. And then I have to go, ugh, and then go in and fix them. So then it's approachable for all levels of baking. And then after that, we'll do it again. So then I'll go in and I'll change notes, and then Nora will look at it again. And then once I get to a spot where I think someone can follow it along.
2 years QTC smoke.
Thank you for the sub. I can hear it now. Everything's fixed. Thank you, Nico. Drake's in chat to Nico. Once we get to a point where I think everything's like working and good, then we have to test out every single recipe, make adjustments again if I don't like them, and then also after that, bake them, because I want to record an ASMR video for every single recipe, bake them again, record the video, and then be done. So and take pictures and stuff. So it's a really long process. ASMR what? Like baking, like ASMR baking videos for each recipe. So much work? Yeah. Whoa! Swift slipped. Are you okay? Swift! We're worried about you. He's like, bitch, I tripped. You're embarrassing me. Anyway, so it's gonna take forever and I'm sad about it. If it makes you happy, that's good. It doesn't. So. Bloop.
QTC bake.
Please do it anyways. I'm going to. Do you guys want to see something that does make me happy? Let me show you. I'm crafting again. She's a crafty bitch. Well, I already showed my keycaps. I showed my keycaps on Twitter. If you like keycaps, I posted all the keycaps I've made on Twitter. A bunch of random stuff here. I'm just going to show you guys. Why not? She's crazy. She's crazy. Okay. So let's craft tour, and then we're actually going to start baking for everyone that's like, cutie, what the fuck? I wanted to bake. That's why I showed up to this baking stream. You're being annoying. Please, let's make cream puffs. Holy shit. You always make this about yourself. I'm sorry. I'm trying. I just want to show you guys my crafts. Okay. Is that too much to want? I may find myself a creep. Oh boy, I've got so many crafts. It's actually insane. I've been a crafting machine. I've been trying to like relax more, you know? You guys know how it is. I'm trying to relax, and so I'm making really tedious, annoying crafts. Oh, I went to Pilates for the first time yesterday. I didn't tell you guys that. It was interesting. It's not like omega hard. Well, the arm part of the exercise was omega hard. That was awful. But it's like, it's very like, it's not very approachable. Like, it's like I'm lucky enough that you guys give me money and I was able to buy private lessons. And so I got a private class, so I didn't have to go to a group class the first time. And I'm like so happy, because if I would have gone to a group class, I feel like I would have been like, oh my gosh, like struggle bus. But since I went to a private class, I was able to like learn it a little more. And so then hopefully I can go to group classes and not be the like person left behind, if that makes sense. What does Pilates do? It's just a workout. It's just like going to like kickboxing or going to like fucking Zumba. But yeah. Okay. So, first things first, if you're whining about a Patreon, there's a chance you're going to get some cool stuff. I have my shitty keycaps that like I was learning on. And then I have some cute keycaps that Whine About It Patreon members might get. So I essentially just have a bag of goodies that are just going to, okay, it's a cinnamon roll. Really, it won't focus. Okay, that's really cool. It's a bag of goodies. There's some magnets, like a little cereal bowl magnet. Oh my God, really? Please focus. Okay, well, you guys can imagine what it looks like, I guess. Tier 3s only? Yeah, because those are the ones that get shipped stuff anyway, so they're just going to be thrown in the, they're just going to be thrown in, this one's really cute, in their packages, which is just a really funny, ridiculous keycap. But then there's also like, you know, some magnets and stuff that I've just made, and so there's a chance if you're a tier 3, you're going to get those. Also, it is a different camera, I think, or a different lens, but I don't know how to use it, so fuck it. You might get a child labor magnet. So I pay my nieces and nephews to pump out these bad boys. Oh, it's the same camera and lens. Oh, I don't know. So, because they need jobs, because they're young. And I believe in child labor. And so so they make these, and then I turn them into magnets, and then I just give them to their Patreon supporters. Are they unionized? No, they're dumb as hell. They are dumb as hell. And some of them, like these ones are cute. You know, some of them are cute, but some of them aren't. Like there's a chance you might get like this. You might get this, or you might get that. Like one of these is not like the other, you know? And then, so I was like, okay, can I actually, instead of giving these away for free, they're cute. See, there's a little mermaid, they're cute. I was like, instead of giving these away for free, you know, because I pay good money for these. You guys don't understand. Depending on the size, this one probably cost me $3. Yeah, my nieces and nephews are actually kind of
the QT Corp
scamming
is a production
me, if I'm being
machine.
honest with you. But I was like, okay, well maybe I could actually turn this into a bit of like an MLM with my nieces and nephews. Like, look how cool that is. Isn't that wicked? And I was like, what if they do pop off? They're very talented. I was like, what if I upgraded these and sold them on Etsy so I could get some money back? Because I'll be honest, they are bleeding me dry, and it's a little stressful, but it's fine. Because this one bitch, Ashley, my niece, she wants an iPad. So she has been cranking that Soldier Boy. She's been going crazy, dude. Yeah. So I was like, what if, yeah, it's a woman-ran business, so we do appreciate that, but I was like, what if instead of giving them to Patreon people, I upgraded them somehow and like sold them on Etsy? And this was my idea to upgrade them. But then I decided it's ugly as hell. I'm like, no one's buying that shit. No one's gonna pay for that. But it's kind of cute. But it's like, there's just no reason. Yeah, they're magnets. But like, I was like, well, maybe if I sell them as like, because look, I got almost like the whole cast here. I was like, maybe if I sell the whole package on Etsy for like, you know, 20 bucks, 25 bucks. If you get the whole package and you have these going across your car, that's kind of fun. I got a, oh, I'm breaking them. I got a freaking Kirby. I got Kirby's ass here. Like, imagine you have all of these on your fridge. Isn't that kind of cool? And I also learned my fridge isn't magnetic. Isn't that crazy? I didn't know. But I went to go put these on my fridge because I thought they were cute and they don't. Do you have Nintendo's permission? Yeah, I have Nintendo's permission. Stupid. Pikachu. What is this? Ow. This is Kirby? Oh. Oh, he's sleeping. I thought it was like a weird ass blue turtle. Oh, it's kind of cute now. What are you doing? I'm talking about my child labor. Anyway, I think they're cool and good, but I just don't know if I could sell them on Etsy. Where are your pants from? Target. Nintendo will actually sue your niece and nephew. That'd be so sick, dude. I will buy them. You def could. I feel like I'm scamming you guys because it's child labor. QT is normalizing child labor. It's what I stand for. I don't know, but a lot of them can't be sold. Like this one, I think could be sold. That one's good. These ones could be sold. Pikachu's could be sold. Like these, essentially the ones I left out of the bag, I was like, oh, these could be sold. Look at this little baby ass Charizard. He's cute as hell. But then I was like, shmeep shmoop. I'll just give them to Patreon members. I think so. It's a Charmander. Okay. Sorry. Nerd alert. Nerd alert. Sell the good ones and shove the others into tier 3. Bloop. Yeah, I got this little BB-8. Thank you for the sub. Wait, I didn't hear that. Did you guys hear that sub? Great. Whatever. I give up. My mom is trying to teach me how to make cream puffs. I'll teach you. Chill. We're getting there. I'm just showing you my crafts first. Okay. Second crafts. Oh, look at this Kirby. That's a cute ass Kirby. That's cute. It's nice. Anyway, so these are going to go out to the Patreon members. I think I'm going to cut the beads off of this. It just looks, it won't, number one, it won't fit in the package. Number two, it kind of looks stupid. It just looks dumb. Okay, so these are going to Patreon people. So I think there's like, man, I think I've got like 100 things. So at least 100 of the tier 3s are going to get this present. And then
12 months on Puff Day, let's go.
Oh, I can hear you now. Yay. Thank you for the sub. And then I have these, which these are my I did pretty good on these. So these I might sell on Etsy. These are my keycaps that I've handmade with polymer clay. I don't know how to get the camera to focus, but. So these I'll probably sell on Etsy, but I don't know for how much. Are those edible? No, they're made with clay. Though I did see some people in my comments being like, they're like, actually, cutie, you can't sell food on Etsy, dumbass. And I was like, okay, thanks. And then my other Etsy endeavor is the necklaces. So I've made all these necklaces. I'm going to get to like 40 or something before I list them. Uh-oh. Oh, that's cherry. A polymer clay cherry just rolling around. These are just like my shit camp necklaces. I haven't added charms to them. But they'll have charms. And you could buy them. And they're going to be cute. And I like my necklaces. I think I have a very cool necklace style. This one says cunt. It's kind of cute. You're not supposed to sell copyright stuff either. I'm not selling copyright stuff. I literally just said I was selling my freaking who copyright cake? Tell me. The cake monsters copyright cake? No, not you. Oh. This one says bite me. They're so cute. It says bite me. This one says he had it coming. This one says not yours. This one says shut up. This one says I am a rich man. This one says suck a dick. This one says make him pay. This one says fuck the patriarchy. This one says eat ass. This one says I owe him nothing. This one says light me up. And this one says kick rocks. Anyway, I'm going to make a bunch of those and then I'll put them on the Etsy. And yes, the Taylor Swift bracelets will also go. I just want to do like one drop at a time. I don't want to be constantly uploading stuff on Etsy. So I might not even do Etsy. I might see if Nico or Otto can just make me my own site. So then I don't have to give Big Corpo a cut. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know? But I need more sayings. Do you guys have any good sayings that I should put on them? Damn, you don't give Otto a cut? Oh my God. I actually think I don't like the internet. I obviously pay Otto or Nico to make a website if I buy a website. You need one with the F slur on it? Ooh. Do I get the pass? Because I also think that's an amazing necklace. But I don't think I get the pass. I would have to have Austin make it. And then I could just decorate it. So Austin just has to put the letters on it. Eat the rich. That's a good one. I almost did Savior. Oh, it didn't fit. I was going to do Savior of the Broken. Savior of the Broken. But I was like, it's too wordy. But maybe I'll do it anyway. Maybe I'll do a My Chemical Romance themed one with like black and red and white and stuff. Because I did one of those once and it was really fun. So, yeah, irrelevant. I should do a Gaslight Me one. Banana bread. Oh, Come in Me is a good one. Yeah, let me write this down. Yeah, let me write this down. Yeah, let me write that. Yeah, okay. Bloop. I'm baby. That's funny. I love pom pom. All right, keep setting them. Keep setting them. Eepy. That one's kind of funny. Tummy troubles is kind of funny. Girly pop. Discord kitty. That's kind of funny. Leaky asshole feels kind of like a lot. Handle with care. That's a good one. Selfish top is a good one. Gay for pay is funny. Pillow princess is a good one. Traumatized. Love it. You guys are great. Okay. Great, great, great. Made by child labor. Ooh, I like that one. I like that one. What are like the anxiety dogs? What does it say on them? Like the dogs that they say like it says like do not pet. Do not pet, yeah. You guys are good at this. I didn't know you guys were so hip. Emotional support animal. That might be a little too long, but I'll write it down. Hi, kitty cat. Okay. All right. I feel good about it. Hi. All right. Craft break is over, guys. It's time to make some pat a shoe. All right. Who's baking with me today? Be honest. No liars. Hey, no liars today. I need to make some tea. We are baking, but I also need to make a spot of tea.
Thank you for sharing your time with us.
Oh, thank you for watching. Me, I'm at work, not me. Me, I'm lying. Me, I am cream puff time. I'm lying. Okay, there's a lot of liars so far, so that's not the best start. Wouldn't it be nice if let's find some fun music for us, huh? Can you guys hear that? How's the levels? Do you like Def Leppard? No, I just wear this for attention. Thanks for asking. Oh, I'm spilling. Bloop. Darcy, stop. You see Taylor T's Rep TV today?
Top
I'm
of the
over
world.
it. I'm a scorned lover. I'm so scorned from that bitch. Seeking attention. Oh, God, you guys keep coming up with good ideas. Bloop.
9 months, that's almost a week.
Hell yeah! 1 week sub. That's the best. Thank you. All right. She did us dirty going live and not announcing anything. I'm just over her bullshit. I'm over her bullshit. She is not, listen. She is not, I'm writing down fruitcake. That's a funny one. She's not going to do Rep TV until the Tortured Poets Department comes out. God, I hate that fucking name. Can we just talk about that name? I'm actually mad about it. Yes, I did pre-order every fucking stupid version she's done because I'm so sick of missing songs. Just call it Poets. Fine. All right. Let me open this up. We're getting started for real, for real. Okay, pâte à choux is actually really easy to make. It really is. So if you're actually baking with me today, number one, sorry, I started an hour late. I'm sorry, I have attention problems, but I'm excited to bake with you. So let's get this show on the road, bozos. Bloop.
3.
Okay. Streamer words were great. Thank you. Where am I? Why am I so bad at this? Where did I even post the ingredients? Oh, they're there. Okay.
QT, if I have pastry flour, should I use that instead? Less than 3.
No. I would just use this. You can use pastry flour, but I would just use this. All right. So first thing we're going to do.
QTC
thank you for the
party.
sub. Do you post ingredients list ahead of time? I do. It's in the Discord. How many does it make? We're about to find out, sweetie. Bloop. Mine might not turn out because I'm going to use gluten-free flour and just YOLO it. So do as I say, not as I do, everybody. Do as I say, not as I do. All right, we're going to start. Let's preheat our oven. 425, okay? And if you're Celsius, just don't. You're not allowed. You can't bake with us today. So. We need a cat to help. There's. When they're in the oven, we will feed Dersey. We will feed you when they're in the oven. We will give you a little treat. You can't have dinner because you've already eaten. All right, first step, put your cat on the counter. Second step, ignore everyone in chat that says, ew, there's a cat on the counter, what the frick? And then give your cat a hug. Ooh, kitty. Oh, it's a kitty, man. Oh, it's a kitty.
QTC spin, QTC spin.
His butthole's on the counter. All right.
Can I substitute the cat for a chicken?
Yes. Yes. Put a chicken on your counter. Don't forget to post a picture into food pics. I still have tea leaf in here from yesterday. Bloop. My cat is sleeping. Is this an important step? Yeah. Wake that lazy shit up. Oh boy. It's a cat face off. Bad. Hey you. She bit her cutie? What?
QTC arrived.
Durs, did you bite Coots? Guys, Durs said she didn't. I don't know. Durs said that that didn't happen, so who am I gonna believe, Durs or you guys? Play the VOD? Mm-mm. Durs would never lie to me. Dude, so this is random. I don't know why I'm thinking about this. I'm thinking about this. I do know I'm thinking about it because my pants kind of look white, but they're not white. And I was thinking to myself of this story that my ex told me, how in high school, for some reason, all of his friends had this thing. You know how people are like, oh, if she wears red underwear, that means she's horny, like stuff like that. You know, those like little things. So, I guess his friends in high school had this one where they were like, yeah, if she wears white pants, she does anal. And they would always like point out people that were wearing white pants and then be like, oh my God, she does anal. I don't know. Don't question mark me. It's not me. It's just a weird high school thing. Okay. And then I guess the next day his like high school girlfriend showed up to school in white pants.
I'm wearing white pants.
Yeah, you do anal. Congrats. The next day his high school girlfriend like showed up in white pants and everyone was like, dude, you did anal. And it was like this whole thing. And he was like embarrassed and like, yeah, see, people said that about chokers. Yeah. If they wear chokers, that means that they like being choked in bed. Like high schoolers come up with weird shit like that. They're like, oh, if she wears a red bra, that means that she's not a virgin. Like, just weird fucking shit.
Coots QTC leave.
High school thing 10 years ago. How old do you think I am? It was 4 years ago. Dude, Coots is gonna knock this fucking thing over.
Pee pee poa poa.
I keep filling my kettle up too much and it keeps spilling. Bloop. Pee? Oh my god. QT is pushing 30. You're pushing 30, bozo. Is this the filling? No, this is my spearmint tea because I have testosterone problems all of a sudden and I'm like growing a beard and it's supposed to help with that. I'm like 90% sure I have PCOS in a non-hypochondria way, in a real way. Bloop. PCOS, what is that? It's a lady problem. Same girl, same. Yeah, actually, and it's sad because no one talks about it because it's like pretty embarrassing. But I'm here to talk about it. It's cringe, but apparently drinking spearmint tea can help. So we're doing that. I have endometriosis and I have to shave my mustache now. Yeah, it's fucked up. Spearmint tea is supposed to help, so if I'm not like, I'm not giving health advice, but I got it from TikTok, so. But yeah. All right, so, bloop. Again, everybody, 425 our oven, okay? We're gonna actually start this with a saucepan. So we're not going to start with a bowl. We're going to start with a saucepan. And I actually prefer not even using a mixer for this part. So in case you were like, you know, you don't have a mixer, you don't really need a mixer to make pâte à choux. So I'm going to just do this. Okay? How big of a saucepan? This is fine. Isn't this one of your recipes for Master Baker? Oh yeah, maybe it is. Yeah. All right, we're gonna do a half a cup of water. And I know I'm using dry measuring cups. I'm not using wet. It's fine. Doesn't make that much of a difference. When I splash it out a little bit, it does, so I do have to get a little more. All right. And a half a cup of milk. So we have a half a cup of water and we're doing our half a cup of milk, okay? Easy peasy. What is a glass of urine for? For urine. Okay. We're going to get a teaspoon of sugar, so we're just going to add a little bit of sugar. Does any milk work? Yeah. And a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Okay, 1/4 teaspoon of salt. This recipe is actually, I don't think it's actually a 3-star difficulty. I only put it there because you have to use the stove and I thought that would intimidate people a little bit, but this is really easy. People really, really, really overthink pâte à choux. Just a teaspoon of sugar, yeah. So if you weren't paying attention, we've got half a cup of water, half a cup of milk, teaspoon of sugar, 1/4 teaspoon of salt. And then you're just gonna get a cold stick of butter or whatever it is. Just a stick of butter, 8 tablespoons. And we're just gonna plop that in there. Easy peasy. Does it have to be cold? No. Just any butter. That's why I didn't specify. If you got 8 tablespoons warm, if you got 8 tablespoons room temperature, Okay? Okay. Now we're just going to, how's the best way I can show you guys this? Okay, we're just going to put this on here until the butter's all melted, actually. That's how I'm going to do this. Oh boy, so I'm going to put it on the stove top, and we're just going to get the butter melted and like maybe a little bit of some boil, like a boil starting. Then you're going to grab your flour. So while that's going, I'm just going to measure out my flour so I have it ready. You just need a cup of flour. I'm using gluten-free flour. You don't have to use gluten-free. Okay. Mine might not turn out the way yours guys' turns out because I'm using gluten-free flour. And I'm not being thoughtful with my conversion on it, so it might be fucked, but we'll see. Hi, Derzers. All right, I'm looking over here. My butter's not melted yet. We're just gonna do a little swirl. It's on probably like a medium temperature right now. You don't want your milk can burn, so we don't want that to happen. We're just kind of getting that butter to melt. Do you still need musician for Thursday? Because I realize I'll be in NYC. I can do it in front of Colbert? What? I can do it in front of the Late Show with Colbert. That's funny. Yeah, can you accept guest star on your setup, Ari? Or is that going to be complicated? If not, we can just pull up your stream and like react to it and then radio. Yeah, that's okay. It's fine if there's delay. All right, butter is just melting over here, guys. So we're just checking on it. We're swirling it. It's just melting. It's just getting all nice and warm. Pull up stream is maybe easier. Okay, maybe we'll just do that. Yeah, let's lock you in for next Thursday. It ended up being at around. Chat, what is this microphone pinned on? What the hell? Why is it pulling my shirt down? It should not be that heavy. Last time it happened around like, as long as you're ready, anytime from like 8:50 to 9:20 seems to be like the window. PST, yeah. Oh God, you're gonna be in the middle of the night in New York. Is that gonna be a problem? Oh boy. Oh, he's excited. Office drum is really good. I know. I have a few ways of how I'm gonna fix the setup, so don't worry, guys. Don't worry. It will get better, surely. Do you film Fear End every Sunday? No, we filmed it on Wednesday this week. Next Streamer Awards in Radio City Hall? No. No, guys, Streamer Awards is gonna stay in LA. If it were to leave, it would go to somewhere less expensive, so New York would not be an option. It would go to like Ohio. Streamer Awards Ohio edition. Let's go, baby. Yeah, that's why I didn't have this stream on Wednesday, which I meant to update you guys, but I was just like, it was crazy. I had to record. I had to go to the dermatologist and then record Wine About It and then record Fear and then watch Survivor with Ludwig. is a little crazy. Wouldn't it just be more expensive because of flight costs? I only have to cover my flight costs. I will lock in 314. I will lock in 314. Yeah, that works. $314. Pie Day. One about with Lily was great. Thank you. Okay. I'm getting a little bit of a bubble over here. If it starts like foaming, you might want to turn it down a little bit. We just really need to get that butter melted. So my butter isn't all the way melted. I'm just going to turn mine down a little bit because I'm getting a little too bubbly over here. I have an overhead camera, but I don't really know how it works. Okay. I'm not going to push that, actually. That was scary. Never mind. I don't know how to use the overhead camera. I pushed the button I was told to, but it doesn't work. I don't know. I'm scared. All right, it's just a bubbling. It's just a bubbling away. Nico says it has to be on first. It is on. How many cameras do you have for that show? The stream, the late night show? I have one. But I'm buying a different thing that I think is going to be good. Try NR2 then. Nothing's happening. I don't think I have it added as a source. I don't know. I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to try it. I'm scared. I don't want to do anything. All right. Okay, so I'm just going to turn off the heat real quick. We're going to walk away with this. I'm going to bring it over here so hopefully you guys can see a little better. So all my butter's melted, my milk, everything's combined. Yours is melted, great. So we're gonna pull it off over here. And we're gonna grab ourselves, I like to use a wooden spoon. You don't have to use a wooden spoon. It just gives you enough force. Like it gives me enough force that I'm gonna need. And also doesn't stick too much. So now we're gonna put a cup of flour in here. Okay. We're going to mix this up. And again, yours might look different. Yours should look different than mine because I'm using gluten-free flour. Bloop. And sometimes the heat from this will do it enough for us, but we're trying to get this to combine into like a ball. Like you'll notice that like it stops kind of sticking to the bowl and just kind of becomes its own little malleable ball. Like mine's pretty close. So we're like this. So we've got like this. And then I'm gonna cook it for like another minute just with this on here. So I'm gonna put it back to like, you know, medium-low heat. And I'm just gonna stir it for like another minute or two just to get out any extra like liquid and you just really, as long as it's not sticking and you've got a bit of a ball shape, you're good. But mine is a little wet, so I'm just have to get some of that moisture out. But this could just be mine because I'm using gluten-free. But if you don't have like any excess moisture, then you're good. You're good to go. But it should essentially be like a ball now. Like you should be able to stir it into a ball. Ugh, I don't think this is gonna work with gluten-free, but it's fine. Again, just say as I do as I say, not as I do, because mine might not turn out. But we are gonna get another bowl over here. Yeah, this is not gonna work. There's no way this works, but that's okay. I'm gonna have some whack cream puffs because I'm using gluten-free flour. Just keep in mind, everybody. Yours will be fine. Mine will not be. Okay. Essentially, mine is literally soup. I don't know what I did. We'll keep your flour is. You put flour and it's still soup. Just keep cooking it until it combines. Do you do a whole cup of flour? Yeah, it's similar, Narcus. Why do you cook it rather than just mix it? I don't really know how to explain it. I don't know how to explain it. Should it still be moist and buttery? It should look like Play-Doh. So you should have like a Play-Doh gloop, but it should be like more of a ball. Mine's not going to be a ball. You should, it is genuinely like a Play-Doh-like texture. I have a ball. Okay. Once you have a ball, put it in here. Put it in a bowl. Bloop. Thank you, the Prime. Okay, this next part is always fun. You can use a mixer, but I prefer to do this by hand. You're just gonna add one egg at a time, but you need to stir it kind of quick. You don't, because you don't want the egg to cook. You don't want it to scramble. So we're just gonna do one egg. And then we're just gonna combine that. And we're just really, this is why I like to use a wooden spoon, so then you can kind of mush. Okay, and it's going to kind of be a weird texture. Now this can do a few things. A few things can happen here. If you start getting scrambled eggs, it's because you didn't mix fast enough and your egg quite literally cooked. So hopefully that doesn't happen to you. Just one egg and then you mix it all in. Okay? So now I don't see any egg remnants. We can go to the next egg. And mix. Same thing. doubled the recipe and I'm struggling. Ooh, yeah, I wouldn't recommend that. That is a bit of an arm workout. It's a lot for your arm, but I prefer doing it by hand. I tend to get a better texture than when you use a mixer, is what I've noticed. Is it possible to overmix this recipe? Yeah, of course it is. It's possible to overmix every recipe, but this one, you know, takes a little bit. Okay, I'm at 2 eggs in. Number 3 is going in. Here we go. And it's weird because when you first do it, you're like, this is never going to combine, but then it starts combining and you're like, oh. Is it worse to under or overmix? Usually it's worse to overmix. Undermix, you just get like some weird flour clumps and stuff like that sometimes. But overmix, it kind of fucks up the texture. Is this croissant? No, we will never make croissants on this stream. I will never hand laminate dough ever again. I did that for too many years. I will never do it again. Is there such a thing as too much vanilla? Yeah, absolutely. Because vanilla is more of like an essence. And so if you add too much of it, it'll just taste like the alcohol that it's diffused with. Okay, I'm on my last egg. Now my texture isn't as smooth as it normally is because I'm using gluten-free. So just keep in mind you're going to end up with a pretty smooth texture. Were we supposed to add vanilla? No, there's no vanilla in this part. There's no vanilla. What's the easiest thing to bake? Rice Krispie treats. I don't think mine's gonna come out, everybody. This is just the wrong texture, but it's fun. It's fun to experiment with gluten-free flour every once in a while, you know? Mine is smooth. Hell yeah. What could we use instead of cream for the puffs? Whatever you want. You could fill them with jam. You can fill them with ketchup if you really wanted. All right. Yeah, mine is not going to turn out. Mine isn't the right texture, but that's okay. Essentially, once you've added all your eggs, you're going to have a smooth texture. I'm scared to bake along because I would fall behind and just be lost in my kitchen. Well, I'm going to let everyone catch up right now. So we're going to wait for everyone to catch up. If you have any questions, let me know. When is it best to use vanilla bean paste and what are the differences? I only think using vanilla bean paste when it's visible superficially is when it's best to do it. So in like a panna cotta, it's better to use vanilla bean paste because then you can see the little vanilla beans, or ice cream or frosting. It's not like the best use of an expensive ingredient when you're baking it into like a chocolate cake. Kitty, I think you should add one more egg. I thought about it, but the last time I fucked with it, I don't care. It's fine. Added flour and it ain't doughing. Then you need to cook it. You need to cook it on the stovetop. Can you make other things like bread or ice cream? Yeah. Mine is about a pudding texture. Is that bad? No, that's fine. Mine should be a little more smooth, honestly. Like I think, like that chatter said, I think one more egg might get me perfect texture. But I'm a little scared to do it. Maybe I'll do it. Mine's closer to a thick dough. Okay. Mine's sticky. Yes, it should be sticky. Bloop. Thank you for the 26 months. Do you think you'll get the people on Master Baker this year to make bread? No, because the hard thing about bread is usually like the quickest rise times are like an hour and a half of rising. So it's like, that's not very good content for Master Baker. Bloop.
QTC
Mine is
spin.
loose like cake batter. Really? You might not have cooked yours enough. If it's really loose, like runny, like if you pick it up, if it runs off your spoon, that's not good. You need to add some flour to it. I got a KitchenAid 2 years ago. I still haven't used it. Do you have a suggestion for a first recipe to use it on? Any cookies, man. Use it for cookies. Just because I don't think mine's going to turn out well anyway, I'm going to add the second egg. We're just going to see what happens.
QTC yo.
Don't do this. This is for me. Mine is like a pudding. That's fine. A pudding texture is good. Gluten-free flour is a little more dry, so that's why I think mine is a problem. Still didn't really get me there, but that's okay. We'll just see how it turns out. Mine are going to be kind of weird cream puffs. All right, it's fine. Mine might not rise. All right. Okay, now you're gonna get your piping bag or your Ziploc bag. And if you have you don't have to have a round piping tip, for the record. When did you stop doing the thing on Twitch where people stream their bake along at the same time? It just got a little too chaotic. There was just like too many people. And also the delay just kind of made it really difficult. The delay made it really hard. Cause like everyone would be at a different part of like I'd pull up their streams and they'd all be at different parts. All right. All right. You don't need a piping tip. So if you don't want a piping tip, you just cut probably like a thumbnail size off. However, if you do a piping tip, I'm just doing a round. I'm literally doing a plastic one, just a round tip. You can do star tips. I've seen people do, but you just want a big one. You just want a big tip. Or if you're using a Ziploc bag, because I'll use Ziploc bags as piping bags sometimes, you just cut a corner off, and that's what you're going to use. What do you have to do if it's runny, chat? The first thing I would do if it's runny is cook it a little longer on the stovetop, even if you've already added your eggs. Just try to get it to combine a little more. That was the first thing I would do. And then if that doesn't work, just add a little more flour. But I don't think, there's a chance if it's too runny, you just didn't cook it long enough. And it might not come out regardless. Will my batter dry out if I leave real quick to buy heavy cream? You don't need heavy cream right now, so I would finish cooking your batter, and then you can get heavy cream later. Because like, they have to cool down before you can fill them anyway, and the heavy cream is just for filling. Okay. So, we're gonna just fill up our pastry bags. Oops. Oh, I just got a blob on my freaking mouse. This is... I want it to fit in one bag.
Bloop. I've never managed to make shoe right QTC Sag.
Yeah, we're listening to the Parent Trap soundtrack. I love it. It's such a good soundtrack. All right. So let's get out a cookie sheet. Maybe you should do this if you haven't put your stuff in the bag. This might be the better first step. Get a cookie sheet out. I'm going to use parchment. If you have a silicone mat, my silicone mats have been tasting like soap lately. Maybe it's fine. I'll just use this, whatever, fuck it. You can use parchment paper, you could use foil, you could just grease this, whatever you want to do. But I'm going to kind of cheat because it says circles on it, so it makes my life a little easier. And I hope it won't taste like soap. Thank you for the 13 months. All right, now all you're doing is you're going to make little mountains. My bag was clearly not big enough. So there's a cream puff. That one I probably don't like. He's not tall enough. But I was struggling because my stuff was coming out. You should always hold your piping bag from the back, but I filled mine up too much. Could put parchment over the silicone. You aren't wrong. Okay, there's a better mountain. Mountain. Come on, batter. This is how I know my batter is bad, is because usually your shoe batter won't stick to your bag. It'll kind of like be in its own little gloopiness. All right. Oh boy. All right. Perfect. Yeah. Okay, and then you're just gonna grab like a cup of water, or whatever vessel you have for water, and you're just gonna wet your finger, and you're gonna get rid of the nipples. So you're just gonna kind of like tap, 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 because we don't want our cream puffs to have nipples. The water is just to prevent it from sticking to your finger. So it starts sticking. As soon as it starts sticking, you dip it in. Do nipples make it not taste good? No, they'll taste fine. It's just more of an aesthetic thing. Like you'll finish your cream puffs and you'll be like, why do these look weird? These don't look like cream puffs I've seen, and it's because you didn't flatten your nipples. But you don't want to leave little puddles, so you have to be careful. You just want your finger wet. You don't want to actually be making the thing wet. All right, I have a feeling mine are not going to raise. However, we're going to put them in the oven. Here they go. Remember, it's at 425. Go. Ow, it left a mark. Ow. How long? We're gonna do. We're gonna do 10 minutes at 425, but then we're gonna lower it and we're not gonna open the oven. The sweet focaccia recipe that's been going on, I have seen it. Focaccia is only savory because what you add to it.
Yay, 7
Focaccia
months.
usually has olive oil and rosemary added onto it, and that's what makes it savory. So doing cinnamon is fine. It's totally fine. Sourdough starter, I never add sweet to it. Well, sourdough is different than focaccia.
Bloop. QTC
Focaccia
jammies,
is just a normal
QTC
bread,
jammies,
right? Thank you for the
QTC
5
jammies,
months.
QTC bake,
So it's the same as
QTC
like
bake,
cinnamon rolls.
QTC bake.
It just depends what you add to it. What do we do after piping? You can flatten the nipples with making your finger wet, and then you just throw it in the oven. 425 for 10 minutes, and then we're gonna lower the temperature. I thought that was olive oil. Oh, no, this is tea. What do you lower the temperature to after 10 minutes? We're going to lower it to 325. Cutie drinking straight olive oil. Yeah, it's good for my skin. It softens me up. But now we're going to make the filling. The filling, we're just doing whipped cream. There's a lot of different ways to do cream puff filling. Is baking almost over? Did I miss it? The cream puffs are in the oven. My whipped cream melts immediately. Well, then you have a few problems. Your kitchen's too hot. You're not whipping it enough. What percentage of things are you following a recipe or just filling it out? 50-50. But the whipped cream, when it comes to cream puffs, is fun. You can do anything you want. You could add, one of my favorite cheats, especially if your whipped cream constantly melts, this is one of my favorite cheats. You're gonna make whipped cream, like 2 cups of it, and then you're just gonna add in pudding. You're not gonna make the pudding, you're just gonna add the powder directly in. That will make it so you, like, it will essentially turn your filling into jello or pudding, and then it won't melt. So if you have a problem with melting, just add this in it. It's a quick little cheat pastry cream. It's also a fun way to get different flavors. So if you want to do chocolate, you could just add chocolate pudding or pistachio or butterscotch, like whatever. It's a nice hack. Can you use unflavored gelatin? I would not do that. Unless you're an experienced baker, I do not encourage you using unflavored gelatin because the chances of you leaving little gelatin globs in your whipped cream is pretty high. So there is a way to make mousse with whipped cream and unflavored gelatin. However, if you're not experienced, don't do it. Can I do it anyways? I have banana cream jello. Yeah, for sure. You could fill your cream puffs with banana cream jello. It's fun. What is pudding as a Brit? Oh, I don't know. Wait, is it instant pudding mix or regular? Doesn't matter. Pistachio pudding good? Yeah. Looks like olive oil. I know. Blood pudding would probably be yucky, yeah. How do you make that tea? Well, it has this nice little cup up here that I fill with my tea leaves, and then I just pour hot water on it, so it just has spearmint in it. Do you like chocolate chip milkshakes like with Hershey's chocolate sauce? Sure. My mom used to make homemade raspberry ice cream and like raspberry shakes. I haven't had it since she died, but that would probably be good. Is mashed potatoes a type of pudding? I don't think so, Jello. Okay. I'm kind of waiting until we're at more of a cruise control here, and then we're going to start on the filling. So I have like 5 more minutes before I need to turn my oven temperature down. I'm curious if mine are rising at all. It's important not to open your, oh, these are fucked. They're not going anywhere, guys. Oh, well. Yeah, mine are more like biscuits. Dang it. It's important not to open your oven, though. It can deflate your cream puffs. But it's okay. We kind of knew mine were going to be fucked, everybody, because the gluten-free flour. There's just only so much you can do. Thank you for the biddies. Are you going to TwitchCon Europe? No. Someone gluten-free? I'm gluten-free for a while. Yours were too wet when you piped them. You should just, use that batter, throw it back in a pot, and just cook it a little longer on the stovetop. See if you can get closer. A Twa recommended your stream? No way would he do that. Why would he do that to me? Kind of cringe, just tolerate it? No? Good point. Mine are also fucked because Two Runny gotta wait and try and remake them. Really? Dang. I think I will in the future not do gluten-free. That way you guys can see what it should actually look like. That's probably more helpful. And then I'll just give it to people instead of eating it. I want to make mayo ice cream. That sounds gross. Watched your VOD yesterday. Thank you. It's very nice. I had too much egg. I doubt that was the problem. But yeah, your whipped cream, you can add anything to it. I see Sunrise is spamming about rose water. You could add rose water. You can add any flavoring you want to your whipped cream. Lemon zest if you want lemon. Flavored whipped cream. You can add kind of whatever you want. So that's kind of the fun part. What's in your cup? Just tea. QT, do you have adjustments to bake at high altitude? Depends on what you're making. A lot of things really aren't affected by it. Macarons are one of the only things that are affected by it. But honestly, cookies and cakes shouldn't be a problem besides like souffles.
My wife and I watch Wine About It together every week. Much love, keep buying awesome less than 3.
Thank you. Dennis, QT, I owe you an apology. Turns out hosting an event is hard. Did you say otherwise? What temperature did you reduce to? I haven't reduced it yet. In 2 minutes, I'm going to reduce it to 325 for another 20 minutes. Your stairs look unnerving, like they go forever. They're not even stairs. It's just a picture I got off Amazon, so you guys can't see outside my actual house. I'm surprised that everyone likes the Lily episode because I almost didn't post it. So I'm happy you guys like it. I was just nervous I like talked too much about like my like real life and I didn't like it. I don't like expressing my real feelings. But happy you guys liked it. Should I put my extra dough in the fridge? I would cook it and then, oh, if you're waiting for like your pan or whatever, you can just leave it out. But instead of like keeping your dough in the fridge, I would cook it and then you can freeze your shells and use those later in case you have too many shells. Hi, can you check DM? Yes. Yes. Oh, I didn't see that. Is code. I am grabbing sandwich and backpack. I'm giving her my old backpack. But we're gonna lower this to 325, everybody, and we're gonna leave it in there for another 20 to 25 minutes. Okay? I'll be back. I'm back, chat. Sorry about that. Bloop.
Hello QTC Spin finally caught the stream. Streamer Awards was so good. QTC Spin.
Thank you. That's so nice. How long do we do 325? We're going to do like 20, 25 minutes. But we're not going to open it. We're just going to adjust. You know what, guys? Maybe my light in the oven doesn't work anymore. You know what? Mine are rising a little bit. We're just going to have incredibly mid. We're just going to have really mid cream puffs over here, but that's fine. Bloop. Thank you. I was going to see. Bloop.
I might buy a boat. Depends, don't really need one, Shrooge.
Dude, Ludwig straight up left the house and didn't tell me. He didn't say goodbye, did he? I was like looking for him. I couldn't find him. How long at 325? Like 20 to 25 minutes. He just like came in and like looked at my tech issues and then left the room. I thought he went downstairs, but then I couldn't find him.
Are you selling the little cake, yes. Guys?
I don't know yet. I don't know yet. Thank you for the 47 months. Bloop. He does that all the time.
3 years
so
ain't
weird.
Norway.
Thank you. Thank you for the 3 years. Isn't that funny? Like if I even am leaving the house to like go on a walk, I'm like, hey, I'm leaving. Cause like, you know, people should know where you're going. Cause I'm scared of getting kidnapped. But Lud will just straight up disappear. Men, dude. Visiting LA from Boston for the first time next week. Any bakery recommendations? Actually, no. I don't know enough. Why she looks sick? I'm just pale, man. Your recipe's only on Discord. I'm scared to make an account. What? Why are you scared to make an account? What tea are you drinking? Spearmint. I'm gonna kill him. I'm calling him. I'm Madge. He's rich. He did not bake his own cake. Actually, this is a good point. Do we replace powdered sugar with pudding if we use it? Yes. Do you get to beat him? No, sadly. Is your mic loose? Sounds like it's swinging. Maybe it's just my necklace is moving? I don't know because I haven't moved. It's not loose though. Chat, she said LeBron, not Lebron. Huh? How do you say it? You call him LeBron? LeBron? Not LeBron? LeBron. 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 Yeah, me personally, I just call him the GOAT. I thought she was trolling? Really? She drinks half of the olive oil. Oh my gosh. Don't say what is little sis saying. Chat, I've had enough of you. Can you overmix whipped cream? Yeah, you could turn it into butter. Oh, I was going to send Ludwig a gif of someone getting beat up and say, this is me and you. He said, I'm playing basketball, which I for sure told you about. Ooh, You didn't! You said it's raining, I can't play basketball.
Well, yeah, but I was still driving to the outdoor court because people were there.
You didn't tell me you were leaving. You made it sound like it was canceled.
Well, I thought it was, but then I was going to drive out there anyway to see who was there because I think some people had already driven out. And then someone found an indoor court, so we're just at the YMCA.
Well, that's fine. But regardless, you didn't tell me you were leaving even if it was basketball. You didn't say bye, see you later.
Oh, I'm sorry. You were live. I didn't want to bother you.
You pissed me off.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I'm going to beat you up.
No, that's not fun.
All right, goodbye.
Wait.
How do you even argue? How do you argue with that, huh, chat? He just says sorry, and then what? I hate when that happens. I hate when they're just sorry. Tell him not to apologize that you want to be mad at him. I actually don't want to be mad at him. But he can't be like, you know I play basketball every Saturday. Yeah, I do know, but I didn't know when you were leaving. Why are you starting arguments? I'm not! Just say no excuses when he says sorry. But sorry isn't an excuse. What are you going on about? Can I eat my cream puffs now? No. Mine have 5 more minutes before I can check on them. Dang it, he admitted he was wrong. I hate when they do that. Sometimes we are in a fighting mood and the sorry is worse. I wasn't in a fighting mood. I was just surprised he wasn't here all of a sudden. But that's okay, it happens. Bloop. Man, this oven is making this room so hot. Masked Sniper, thank you for the 2 months. My cream puffs are merging to form a cream mountain. Oh, don't you mean a puff mountain? Do you have contestants locked in for the next Master Baker? I do not. My roommates have a 2-year-old, and sometimes he wakes up to just me at home and just sits with me and tells me how mad he is that his parents aren't home. That's funny. Kitty! Yeah, does the baby pay rent? Bloop. Have you done enough Master Bakers to have a winter season? I've done 2. LeBron! Thank you for the 6 months. Okay, I have 3 minutes until I can look at my cream puffs. Wait, you're dink-donking now? I feel like I have 2 minutes, no? There's some ringing noise. Well. Favorite bagel? Everything bagel with butter. Honestly, that sounds good right now. Or cinnamon bagel. With strawberry cream cheese. That's the only cream cheese I will eat is strawberry cream cheese. Do you like goat cheese, aka LeBron cheese? That's insane. Ooh, blueberry bagels are good. Is cream cheese sauce to you? Yeah. No shot, you say what's up to me. You're right, I'm not going to say that to you. Can losing Master Baker return again in other seasons? Guys, I've only done 2 seasons. I don't think we're that desperate yet, huh? Can you make cinnamon roll cupcakes? Saw someone make it? Sure. Have you always hated sauce? Yeah, dink donk. My timer went off. What do you do? As long as your cream puffs are golden, they're good to come out. So we're looking for golden cream puffs. Oh, mine are done. Mine are okay, actually, for gluten-free. Okay. For gluten-free, I kind of slayed, actually. Oh, shit. No, they're collapsing. They're immediately collapsing. Okay. I'm gonna just turn my oven off and leave it ajar for them to cool off, all right? Because if they go to cool air too quickly, they'll collapse. So we're just gonna do that. So do that. We're gonna let them cool with the oven ajar like that. So turn your oven off and then just leave it ajar and we're gonna let it cool slowly. Sorry. Might have been too late. I think I killed a handful of them. It's fine. What is this masturbator you're all talking about? Well, his name's Nandre. He's a problem. What now? We're going to make the cream. So those need to cool. Those are going to cool, and then we're going to use, how much, what did I say in my recipe? I told you to do 2 cups and half a cup. Okay, cool. Bet. Bet. All right, so we're gonna get a new bowl. Just like a medium one. Okay. And then we're gonna put 2 cups of heavy whipping cream in here. Okay. Sorry, I was seeing if this was still good. Would you ever do a vegan bake-along? Yeah. Someday. Idiot. Idiot. Will you judge us if we got a gift sub during the streamer awards and don't resub when it ends? No. Listen, everyone's got their own shit going on. I'm gonna be mad at you. How do we use the pudding? I'll tell you. But first we're just gonna do 2 cups of whipped cream, regardless. What type of gluten-free flour did you use? I'll show you 1 second. So let's just do 2 cups of whipping cream. Regardless if you're using my pudding trick that I told you about. We're gonna whip this. So we just start with the whipping cream alone, okay? You don't wanna add to it because we wanna get these bubbles. When's the next QT drop? I don't know. Let us do bloop.
QTC spin.
Thank you. For 6 months. I thought about gaming today after baking. Because I figured it'd be a chill day because there's a lot going on today. Miz has his MMA fight. Bloop. Kai's got like a cool college thing he's doing. And I was like, maybe I could just do some gaming, but maybe not. I don't know. But I figured it was going to be a chill viewership day anyway. So I was like, maybe I could do cool stuff. Maybe I could just be chill and not worry about viewership and just chill out, you know? I don't believe I have another whisk. I think I just have this one. All right. I really need to get an extension cord in here. Okay. We're just gonna whip this. You can do this by hand, but it takes forever. We just wait. What games do you want to play? I do like the idea of playing Supermarket Simulator. I like the idea of playing some Parkitect. I like the idea of playing some League. I actually have viewership turned off, so I don't even know. I'm guessing we've got 2K today. $2.7. Okay, slay. Bloop.
Love the stream with Will Neff. Excited for more.
Awesome. Thank you for the 16 months. Yeah, that's a perfect gaming day. I don't know. Or I might just end and craft and then... I don't know. I'm undecided because it kind of stopped raining, so I should go on a walk and stuff. All right, so this is starting to get thick.
One of my fave content creators. Always look out for your podcast week after week, smiley face.
Very nice. Thank you for the 2 months. All right, it's getting thick. It's getting thick. I'm going to up the speed a little bit. Oh, puffs are flat and pale like me. No! Well, leave them in the oven. All right, so we want this to look like freaking the best whipped cream in the world. And it's looking like it, huh? My puffs look cunty? Hell yeah. All right, so this is our whipped cream. Dairy Queen, I'm just kidding. I'm too scared. I'm scared. Should I do it? No, what if it falls? Ah! You really shouldn't do that with whipped cream. But that means it is sturdy enough. So that's my whipped cream. Now, if you're doing the pudding hack, you just sprinkle in the pudding now and then mix it. And if it's too thick, add some milk. But that's what you do if you're doing the pudding hack. However, if you're doing normal, just whipped cream, you can add anywhere from 1/4 cup to 1/2 cup of powdered sugar, depending on how sweet you want it to be, and then some vanilla. Oh, I took out my measuring cups. I was like, where's all my stuff? So we're just going to sprinkle this over the top. I'm starting with 1/3 cup. And then we're going to add some vanilla. Whipped cream is one of my favorite places to add vanilla beans. So that person asking earlier, like, oh, when should I use vanilla bean paste over extract? This is when you would do it. Thank you so much for that sub. We're just going to do 1/2 teaspoon. Yeah, let's do 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla. You could add honey to this if you want it to be honey flavored. You could add cinnamon to it if you like cinnamon. You could add some freaking lemon zest if you want it to be lemony. You can do anything here. We're just gonna chill. Dude. All right, now we try it. Pumpkin spice is really yummy in this. Chai. I'm gonna add a little more powdered sugar. I think 1/2 cup is the perfect amount, and I added 1/3, so I'm just gonna add a little bit more. Maybe a little more. Would lemon extract work? Yes. It's perfect, Your Honor. Yum. Oh, God. Would opening a bakery be worth it? No. But I'm going to open a pop-up bakery for a few months. I might have gone slightly too sweet. You turn 34 tomorrow. Happy birthday. I want to do a stream where I do like that lady on TikTok, like where I get really dressed up and I just like am too cool for you guys. And I'm hot and cool and fancy. And I just make the most gorgeous, ridiculous cake in the whole wide world. Wouldn't that be fun? Haven't you seen that? It's like the meta on TikTok of like these women in ball gowns, like cooking. And it's like, Jesus. Isn't she Mormon? It's more than just the one lady. And I'm gonna make like, she makes like the most ridiculous stuff from scratch. She makes like, today I'm making some, my kids wanted cereal, so I'm making some Cinnamon Toast Crunch. And she like literally makes it from scratch. And it's like, bruh. Bloop. What do we do with the raspberries? They're if you want to fill with raspberries. That's why they're optional. But I'll show you. We're just waiting for that to... This is why I always dread doing like cream puffs or eclairs as bake-alongs, is they take a long time, even just like cooling, right? Like, yeah, I'm making, my kids wanted peanut butter and jelly, and so she makes like a loaf of bread and homemade peanut butter, and it's just like, oh, chill. Pretty good. A few of them collapsed because of the way I pulled them out of the oven earlier, but. Oh, you know what? They look great. I'm gonna try it with this. They could have maybe used 5 more minutes. That might have been why they collapsed. Let me see you. Oh, crap. Yeah, they could use 5 more minutes. Shit. I might throw them back in. To be honest with you guys. I should have checked this earlier. Because now they're all starting to collapse. So mine are a little doughy. So that's why mine are collapsing. It's not because I pulled them out. Well, that can also do that too, but they're fine. They're just a little doughy. Crap. I mean, they're still good, but that's why they're collapsing. So I'm just going to throw them in there for like 10 more minutes and they should be fine. Yours too? Crap. Yeah, they might be a little doughy. It's fine if they're doughy. You're like not gonna get sick. It's not like chicken, you know? But are we getting the Squeaks 9 to 5 stream before or after the Halothon? Before. Halothon coming soon, everybody. Don't you fret. It is coming soon. How can we store these? I actually like freezing them. So once you fill them with the whipped cream, just freeze them and then you can pull them out and eat them whenever. This is the thing I hate most about cooking streams is I just like don't know what to do for some of it. I debated making kimchi today. I guess we could open my groceries. I debated doing kimchi today, but then maybe we'll make it tomorrow. Tomorrow we're gonna redecorate the display cake. Walmart. But I got the cabbage we need for kimchi.
QTC spin, QTC spin.
So we might make kimchi tomorrow, which would be yummy. From which recipe? Oh wait, I need green onions for kimchi, don't I? I want to use the same recipe as last time, yeah. Crap. But it's been so long since I've done it, I don't really remember. Okay, so I've got dog treats and cat food, which Durs is going to be really excited about. And then the raspberries, I got some bananas. And some eggs. And some more whipped cream, because I didn't realize I had any. And now I have so much whipped cream. How was the kimchi last time? It was really good. I just didn't have enough cabbage in it. That was my only, like, issue. I did not put enough cabbage in it. And so I was sad. Guys, would it be weird to make a quesadilla with Munster cheese? Essentially, Taylor really wanted charcuterie. And so she ordered a bunch of cheese. But then the guy, like the Instacart guy, instead just gave her this big glob of Munster cheese instead of like a block of Munster cheese. Like sliced deli Munster cheese. So now I don't know what to do with all this Munster cheese. But I feel like it would be bad. Thank you for the 26 months. I feel like it would be bad in a... didn't use a radish also. I have the radish. I still have radish from last time, but it doesn't seem to be bad. I don't know. Yeah, grilled cheese sounds good, but I don't have... I don't know if it'd be good in a... I don't have gluten-free bread, but I don't know if it'd be good in a quesadilla. Because I have gluten-free quesadilla. And I haven't eaten today. Maybe I could make nachos? Guys, this is a lot of cabbage. Do you think that radish is bad? I don't think it's bad from last time. But maybe. But yeah, tomorrow on stream we're gonna be it's been like a month, I think. And radishes are pretty hardy. And we'll find out tomorrow. But tomorrow, the baking portion, we're redecorating this. I don't know what theme I'll go with for next month, but I also haven't been taking pictures of these. It's kind of stupid of me. But maybe we'll do like... Maybe we'll do like the cartoon cake that's really popular. Like, you know, how people make cakes look like cartoons. Is that a cake or a foam base? Cake. I mean foam base. I mean, it's the same thing. The only reason I ever clarify that I'll say that it's a foam base, or I just call it cake, is because sometimes when you call it a foam base, people will discredit it for like what it is. It still takes the same skill, you know? It is foam based, but it's decorated with real frosting. So it's like, damn. Guys, I'm sad I fucked up my cream puffs. Still doughy. Bloop.
QTC
Thank you for the
spin.
4 months. I thought they were good. How did it fuck up? I didn't cook them all the way through, so they're wet. But they would have been perfect. They're fine, they're just wet. Okay, they're gonna need 10 more minutes. All right, chat. We're waiting for the cream puffs. There's nothing we can do besides wait. I don't really want to make kimchi today. I could make myself lunch because I haven't had lunch. The lunch options are quesadilla with Munster cheese, nachos with Munster cheese, pickles alone, or chips and salsa.
Bloop. Hey QT, greetings from Germany.
Or eggs. How much time do you have them in the oven? We did 10 minutes at 425 and then 20 minutes at 325. But I think they needed closer to 30 minutes at 325. But I've lost some of that inertia. Hi, Prezzo. I'm going to the Lakers game tonight. Quesadilla, it's a proper meal. I don't really want it, though. Do I do it anyway? Is it going to be gross with Munster cheese? Whatever. Let's just do it. I need to eat food. Step 1. Pan. What flour did you use? Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. Bloop. You have asked. Just this brand. The 1-to-1 baking flour, gluten-free. Bloop. Thank you for the subs. Thanks, guys. Okay. We're just gonna do it with Munster cheese. We're gonna be crazy. I've got cauliflower tortilla. Gluten-free. Munster cheese. Bloop. I haven't really found a good gluten-free tortilla. Sorry. I used to love this song as a kid. Smile, though your heart is breaking. Guys, I can't get the cheese apart. Sight Foods almond flour tortilla. Okay. I'll check it out. Guys, I can't get the cheese to come out.
Sapo.
Kate, thank you for the 2. I don't know if it's been mentioned before, but do you have gluten sensitivity? I get really bad acid reflux, and if I go gluten-free for a few weeks, it goes away. So, no, that's a lot of cheese. Well, I just needed to cover the whole thing in one layer. I think it'll be good. The amount of cheese in that bag is wild. Dude, I know. It's like a freaking pound. This was just for me and Taylor. They brought us 1 pound of cheese. We didn't want that. No one asked for that much cheese. Sorry that the cream puffs are taking so long, guys. They just are long. They're a long one. I mean, I did tell you that it was a 3-hour recipe because it just is. Drizzle some olive oil. Bloop. Yeah, let's go. Just cheese? What are you supposed to put on it? All right, let me see. We're checking in on here. Oh, my little guys. Hey, little guys, are you baked yet? Oh, they're getting close, actually. God, they're just so doughy. Okay, for real, let's do... I think they'll be done in like... Okay, for real, 10 minutes. Kimchi quesadilla? I don't have any kimchi. I just said I need to make it. Yum! I just keep eating these. Are you doing a kimchi stream? Yeah, I'll probably just make it tomorrow while I'm decorating the cake. How do you know when they're done? When they're golden brown, or golden, and they're not like doughy on the inside. Mine are fucked up. That's why I keep pulling them out. But yours should be done. Yours shouldn't be complicated. Mine have an extra egg in them. Cream Puff was my nickname in high school. That's hype. That's hype. That's pretty cool for you. Mine fell. Yours either fell because they're doughy on the inside or you expose them to cool air too soon. Those are the only reasons they would fall. But, worst case, just fill them with cream, then they're not falling anymore. They still taste awesome? Great. Cute, I've been thinking about getting a part-time job helping in a bakery. I have no experience. I'm just a home cook. Do you have any advice? Don't get overwhelmed if part of your interview, they have you do a test. You usually do like a sit-down interview and then they pull you in and they're like, make cupcakes. So be ready for that. That's some advice. Gonna get married. Is fan oven better or worse for baking? Technically, it's better. They taste really eggy. Is that normal? Yes. Bloop. Thank you for that prime. Have you ever played Door for Manic? It's a calming puzzle game you might like. Oh, I haven't. Is it true that pancakes shouldn't be sweet since you add syrup to it? In my opinion, yes, but everyone, you know, everyone's got their own opinions. Guys, this cheese is so greasy. Ew. There's like grease coming out of it. I normally just lurk here. Well, thanks. Have you ever made Baked Alaska? Yeah. That'd be a fun one to do on stream, huh? We could do that. Any interest in playing Bolotro? I have a lot of interest in playing games. I just don't do it on stream because you guys, honestly,
Love the late night show QTC Heart.
You don't watch it. You always pretend like you want to watch me play games, but then as soon as I play games, you pee-pee poof. I am playing Goose Game with Prezzo on Wednesday. I do have that one. Yeah, everyone asking for Halo-thon. None of you are going to watch it, you little bitches. Oh boy, I can no longer use my hands because the cheese seeped out. Guys, this cheese is not good for quesadillas. It's so greasy and kind of gross, low-key. It keeps seeping out and it's like greasy. I think we made a mistake. Don't eat it. What am I supposed to eat? This is my breakfast and lunch. You still have eggs? A breakfast burrito. I don't have anything to go with the eggs. Jello, I just want to complain. I don't want solutions, okay? Ew. It's so greasy. Look at it! The cheese, it's just goo. Salt on a quesadilla? Yeah, bish. I'm using my Mickey Mouse Christmas plate. It says, I can't wait till Christmas. That was accidentally delivered to my house and I didn't realize. And then the problem was I threw the package away, so I didn't know whose neighbor it actually belonged to, and so then I kept it. So, you know, some might call it a devious lick. Oh, do you guys want to see something? While this cools? Don't revoke my Latina card. I've worked really hard for that. Wait. Look. Wait, chat. Chat, wait. Chat, waiting. Chat, wait. Wait. Wait, chat. Chat. Chat, wait. Oh, crap. I love the cleaners, but sometimes they put stuff in weird places, and I'm like, where'd my stuff go? And this is one of those times. Well, this is good enough. Da 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 da! I've been practicing.
Bloop. Play Freebird.
Oh, it's not tuned. That is not tuned in the slightest. Turn on. Oh, yikes. Wait, that's the wrong one. Oops. Bloop.
What surprise song is QT going to play for us?
I keep turning the wrong knobs. Why does it still sound bad? Please be a mashup. Who knows? Wait. Down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down. Wait, no, I'm doing it wrong. It's supposed to be down, down, up, down, up. Yeah. Down, down, up, down, up. I don't know where my pick is. Down, down, up, down, up. Is that the title of the sound? Yeah. It's... 'Cause I love her mom, but it's the season of the sticks, and I saw your mom. She forgot that I existed, and it's half my fault, but I just like to play the victim. I'll drink. I'm getting there. You like it? I've been practicing, but I'm not very good, obviously. But, you know, you learn. You're doing good. Thanks, guys. You guys are, yay, you guys are good. We've banned all the bad ones, haven't we? We've really done it. We've really done something here. All right. You know what? My cream puffs are a little burnt now, but they're done. Munster is not good in a quesadilla. It's almost like sour. I hate it. Looks undercooked. It's fine. Why keep eating? What else do you guys want me to do with it? You want me to throw it away? God, no winning with you bitches. Choose Munster cheese. It's all I've got. What do you want from me? Roll it up and smoke it? Not a bad idea. Time for that bitchin' sauce. I have not tried Will's sauce. I don't like sauce. I don't like the consistency of it. If you're really a baker, name every ingredient. Come, smile. Oh.